Tonight, we're strolling through the fog-choked arteries of Victorian London, where the air is thick with coal smoke, open sewage, and just a hint of arsenic from that delightfully deadly wallpaper in your flat. You're wrapped in your finest wool suit, scratchy, probably moth-eaten, definitely unwashed since last Michaelmas. The collar itches, the air clings, your boots squelch ominously on the slick cobblestones, and you try not to guess what you've just stepped in. Don't look down. Don't sniff. A handkerchief is pressed to your nose. It's perfumed, sure, but that does little against the sour cocktail of soot, horse droppings, human waste, and the vague metallic tang of industrial runoff. A horse-drawn omnibus barrels by, wheels screeching, and your trousers are now a modern art masterpiece of gutter water and despair. Something squelched. It's best not to investigate. Before we delve any deeper into this delightful miasma of misery, do me a favor, like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy being whisked into grimy corners of forgotten history. Drop a comment below with where you're listening from, and your local time. We're building a little global back alley of our own here. Now, dim the lights. Maybe crack the window if you want to simulate the authentic London damp. And let's begin. The year is 1854, and you're thirsty. Rookie mistake. You reach for a glass of water, cloudy, lukewarm, maybe wiggling just a bit. It's less refreshment and more Russian roulette. Cholera is rampant, thanks to your neighbor's cesspit leaking a little too enthusiastically into the Thames. But water is free, so bottoms up. You'll feel it in about 48 hours. Cramps, vomiting, the works. Don't worry, you'll be dead before the week is out. Probably. Beer is safer. Low alcohol, but boiled during brewing, so fewer bacteria. Gin, on the other hand, is a spiritual experience. Cheap, potent, and occasionally laced with turpentine or sulfuric acid. The working class calls it mother's ruin. After 14 hours down in a match factory or mucking out coal barges, who can blame them? You glance at the walls of your tenement flat. That vivid, emerald green wallpaper? Gorgeous, trendy, lethal. It's dyed with Scheele's green, which contains arsenic. Every damp night releases invisible poisonous vapors. You cough. Again. You should probably move, but rents are high, and you share the place with 6 others, and 36 fleas. A knock at the door. It's the doctor. You know him. Top hat, blood-stained coat, an odor of whiskey and formaldehyde. He offers you leeches, or perhaps a bit of trepanning to release the humors. You decline. He shrugs and moves to your flatmate, who's already nodding off from a generous draft of laudanum, opium in a bottle, doctor approved. You step back outside. The gas lights hiss overhead, casting flickering shadows in the fog. You catch movement in the alley. A tosher, waist-deep in sewer muck, sifting through the filth for lost coins, buttons, or the occasional severed finger. Good work, if you can get it. Better than being a pure finder. They collect dog feces for the tanneries. It's used to soften leather. Imagine coming home to that after a long day. How was work, dear? Full of shti, as usual. Your stomach growls. Dinner tonight is a questionable pie from a street vendor. Could be beef. Could be cat. Might be both. You chase it with tea, assuming you can afford sugar, which is often bulked up with powdered gypsum. Keeps your bones strong, sort of. Eventually, you stagger to your bed, a hay-stuffed sack crawling with bed bugs and the occasional rat. You pull your coat tighter. Walls are thin. You hear someone coughing next door. Could be consumption. Could just be the wallpaper again. Outside, a constable's whistle shrieks through the night. A scream echoes 2 blocks down. You roll over, sigh, and let the symphony of urban survival lull you to sleep.